far away I come from.
I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around to keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never been unpacking. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help them, it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it, love yourself.
Practice what you preach.
What is up? It has been some interesting times. Last week I was fasting. I'm not Muslim, but it is ironic I chose to fast around that time frame for a lot of different reasons. Spiritual. I am Christian, as well as there's a lot of just great health benefits as well. And so fasting, I was off the charts as well. Took a break during that time frame, so no distraction. And I see that I was wrong. Let me put the music. So I see that I was wrong. I thought we was going to be reversing back up based off of the last contract, right? March contract, but we're now in June's contract, and bearish order flow is still very, very prevalent. So this is the continuous contract on the right hand side. I have to do a lot of adjusting, right? Let's see. Even with the adjustment here, all right, and these are adjustments for the based off of the continuous contract. All right. This is what I have from the continuous contract. This was pretty much COVID. March 23 of 2020. This is the weekly. Okay. We were bearish for quite some time here in 2021, and then in 2022, most of 22 that is. So 2022 we made lows in October, and then we started to turn around. Okay, so that was this bearish order flow. Came back here. This was the bearish breaker. All right, came back here, went up. So what I am thinking is that perhaps the lows, right? And we're looking at this. So this is, you're not going to see this on the current contract, or at least it's not as clean, right? So what I'm thinking of is that these lows here that made this go up, perhaps we come out to take out those lows, and the next target at this point would be to this bearish breaker broke down here. Perhaps that serves as an inversion, and we tap this before going lower. Now that price here is 1808.75, right? So that would be 18087. If I was to do, is that this? No. 18087. That's around here. So I'll just do this here. Okay, make it easy. So this is the next swing, and at that point we can see if that is the sell side liquidity that we're going to come down to before going back up. All right, let me remove that. Now if this is a bearish year, I mean, we just kind of roll it. Then if we continue to be bearish, then what should happen is once we come down here, we'll act like we're gonna bounce back up, come down, come up again, and then that would be my next target, somewhere here. Okay, which would mean bearish the rest of the year. So it's very interesting to see. We never got to 4 standard deviations from here. We got 2.5, right? So we typically got the reverse here, and then from this low we got to 2 standard deviations as well. So I definitely would have loved to see 4 standard deviations, but if we're gonna do this, typically I look for, you know, just like a OTE retracement. So maybe we come back down here, which is right under 50%, right? This will be an inversion bearish breaker, and then go back up. Let me adjust that. Okay. So that's how I have it here. This is 50% range. I want to see what happens once price gets in this area, and why we not be bullish. All right. So that's what I'm looking at. Is what is the reaction as we take out these lows, 180875, and then do we get to about 16,000, or let's just make it even 17,000, and then go back up. back to today's, so 9 o'clock. All right, so what we have here, on ES, you had these equal lows, which I'm thinking should create some kind of up move. This gray box here, you're looking at the NWOG Sunday's open, the gap from Sunday's open, which gap down, right? And so I don't even know if I'm going to take a trade today, but I always say that, and I stay on charts long enough and push the button. What I would like, and it does not have to happen today, is that from last week, and I wasn't trading last week, but from last week's run up, okay? From last week's run up, we have gone now over 4 standard deviations, okay? And typically I draw it on a body, so it'll be up a little bit. So what I'm looking at now is typically about at least a 50% retracement. And so from here, that shows me this, okay? Now, my areas of interest is this big box here, which is this 1 hour gap, okay? And also, this is what I had as a bullish breaker. Bullish breaker can possibly come in inversion. So, if I end up catching a buy, whether it be today or some other time, the question is, this will be a target, and then it could possibly reverse here, but I'd love to see if we can get up to here before continuously reversing. So as far as today goes though, right, it's Monday. Let's see here. All right, this is a yellow folder, so not huge. Curious to see if we get anything major today. Let's see. Oh, it does get big on there. All right. And then the rest of the week looks pretty okay. You know, we have non-farm payroll this week. So typically Mondays are good days to trade that. It's also the end of the month as well. And so, let's see what the monthly candle looks is like this. So we already bearish. Why not create a longer bottom wick? Okay, so being bullish today would just create a bottom wick. Doesn't matter if it comes down here or not, but if we could get an up move, that'd be great. If it just goes down, then it is what it is, right? Let's see, we got 830 price here. Those who sold last week and is still holding on to sales, the market would open up in profit in 9:30, which is in about 25 minutes, and so we can continue to come down and then go back up. So that can happen too. So be impatient. Let's see here. All right, this is market closure here. So this is after 7 o'clock on a 1 minute. I'm curious to see how this reacts. So this created a low, and now this has served as an inversion. but it honestly may mean nothing once market opens and can rip right through that. So what I see potentially happening, let's see how price reacts from this gap here. Okay, from London. But there's also these equal highs, and the thing is, I always ask myself, once we take out the equal highs, where do we go, right? I prefer a reversal when we take out equal highs or lows and then run into another fair value gap. It doesn't have to, but even if it does take out equal highs, I might like, man, are we gonna go up to Sunday's high and then come back down? Because these are equal highs as well, you know? So these are also equal highs. So we have two sets of equal highs here. And, you know, I've done a terrible job at being patient sometimes, so I'm gonna try my best to be patient. Let's see. I am going to be patient, let the market open. I wonder if I get a setup before 9:45, even though it's a yellow folder, you know, what will happen. So, all right, I'm gonna use the restroom and I will be back. See what the market has for us. Yo, yo, yo. All right. All right, be back. All right. You know what I forgot to do? Get some water. It is now 19:19. Alright, I will be back. I'm gonna say a quick prayer that start my day off. Alright, I am back. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Alright, not worried about that no more. Not too worried about that no more neither. All right, 9:22. You can see it down here, and we have 7 hours 37 minutes before market closed. All right. All right. The goal is to focus and trade on my setup. Things typically go well when I wait for my setup. Impulse me wants to buy, but you know, let's wait. Let's wait. Does this hold? Or do we come and take out a swing before going up? Or do we come up here, come back down here, you know? I can see us going up here. Take out these lows. Right? And then eventually work its way back up to those equal highs, and it'd be a big bullish day. That's how I would want it, is to entice bullish people buying the dip, reward sellers or get more sellers, and kill people constantly buying before eventually. But that's asking for too much, I think. That's 220 something points. That would be enough for the day. So don't know, you know. Even on ES, there's equal highs. All these highs. Already grabbed that. Alright, market open here. Targeting 026. Monday continuation. Should I have sold? Maybe. Come on, I want to see it tap this before going back up. Alright, now I want to start to see if we can get a reversal. It is 9:35. Alright, so from what I can tell, we took sell side liquidity. It's now a matter of where this candle is going to close. I don't think, well, a lot can happen, but I don't know if we're going to have this 15-minute candle all of a sudden turn around and have this long ass wick. Not to say that it's not impossible, it's not impossible, but we could dig down a little bit more lower, and that could easily happen. So You know, at 9:45, once news come about, you know, it can just continue to go lower or turn around at that point. So ES is clearly going lower. I feel like I should just jump on a bandwagon. No guessing games. I was thinking if I can join the cells and then just move to break even, but that's not smart. Not when I don't believe in these cells. Equal lows. 1 minute. This gotta be a magnet. These areas. Be smart. This sell-side liquidity cause a reaction, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's immediately going to reverse. You know. Look at ES. Like I look at ES and I'm like, yo, jump in these cells, my bro. Right? Just see where it goes. Small risk. Don't let it come back up here, but nah. I didn't mark up all of my areas of interest for ES, so I don't know where its sell-side liquidity is, but you know, unless this is some divergence. We got news in about 4 minutes. It would have been different if I had sold up here and maybe took a partial at one run just to see what happens, but knowing me, I probably would have just closed it anyways and called it a day. Don't fight the trend. I know somebody's saying out there. Talking to myself, but everybody's bearish. Everybody's bearish. Or maybe not. How low will we go? See, this 15-minute candle is about to close now, which is this. You know, look at that 15-minute candle now. Yeah. Yes, looks like she wants to continue lower. Alright, one more minute. The Chicago PMI is supposed to be a yellow folder. Okay? I just don't recall the last time PMIs were yellow. So, curious to see what happens here. Alright, now 45. Reaction. Nah, that was anticlimactic. Alright, look like we're just gonna keep tinking. Alright. Come back down. I'm going to quickly close it. This is going to have a very, very short leash. Like, if we come back down here, I'm closing that. So, and if we go up there, I'm moving it to break entry too. I just don't see this holding when I get up above here. We come back down here, I'm just gonna close it and wait for a different setup. You notice the macro is 948. You can go down low one more time, possibly. I'm gonna get back to market open. Let's see, 5 minute, 15 minute. Yeah, that look good. That look good. Those equal highs just look too sweet. That's not good. Once we get above here, if we can get up to here, if we can get to here, I'll be at break even. And at that point, if it come back down, just come back down, wait for another setup. Come on, we're at a discount price. We are at a discounted price. I want this to up above this so this can become an inversion. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Let's get above. Get above here so that I can get above here, take one off, and let the rest run and see if we have an actual bullish day. This is market open gap. that can get reactivated. Yeah, I want us to get us a little bit above that. I can see us coming back down. What I'm wanting is it can come back down, but then we still go up. That's what I'm hoping for, instead of us coming back down all the way down. We get right here, I will definitely take one off. Matter of fact, let's do this. Right at 100. Let's go ahead and put a sell limit here. So if it gets up there, let's see. We'll be conservative. Right at 100, there is a sell limit there to take partials. And once, if I can get one, then I will move this to 1 and just let one rock, right? And see where we end up today. And then once that happened and I moved to partials, I'm getting off the charts. I know that might not be as entertaining for the stream. Well, I'm not gonna get off right away, but for the most part, I'm not gonna stay here all day and baby it. Basically, that's what I'm not going to do. All right, so we have that. Let's see. All right, so now I'm at break even. Trade is also paid for. If we come back down, we come back down. If not, not. That's how you manage the trade, and that's how I want to be trading from here on out. All right, what I'm gonna do now is I am going to leave this trade alone, and then let's see, I will get an alert if we actually come all the way down here. Stop loss hit, or I'm just gonna put stop loss, make it easy, because it could tap it and then not. So stop loss, and then I'm gonna put another one up here for equal highs. I don't care what happens in between. I really don't. Equal highs. All right. So now, I am going to watch good clean trade, partials, not being too greedy as I have been before, not being too emotional about pullbacks. Okay. How high can we possibly go today? I mean, if we want to be super bullish, we would go, we would close this gap, right? So I'm gonna just look at the equal highs here, and then what I'll probably do is trail my stop loss a little bit, because if price was to get up here, because now we're at this 15-minute gap, right? But if price was to get up here and then come back down, then this could be used as a potential bullish breaker, is what that could be. And then with that bullish breaker, you can get this kind of movement, right? It could just go through, maybe even up here, come back down, and then go back up. But what I want to see is, and let's see, what I can do is I'll set a target right now just to close the gap. I don't have to be greedy. I will close we'll do that. Sell limit here to close the gap, and that will be the profit taken. And so we'll see if price does that or not. Price could turn around here with this, okay? Price, but look at ES though. ES is way above that, and so you could get ES grab these high and then come back down. So I don't know. So what I'll do is based off of time. Right now it's 10 o'clock. It could do whatever it wants. Around 11, I will come back here if nothing has been posted, stopped yet. If I haven't hit take profit, or if this alert hasn't gone up here, let me put it this way. If I have not been stopped out and we have not taken equal highs yet, at by 11, okay, which is 57 minutes from now, what I will do at that point is assess to see how close we are above that, right? And then what I'll probably do at that point is just, I don't know. We have a little bit of divergence here. Okay. So, and if I have been above here, most likely I'm going to close between 11 and 11:30. I don't want to be in anything by 11:30. By 11:30, which is about an hour and a half from now, I will just close wherever I am at. But by 11, if I'm still in this trade and we're still monkeying around, then I would at that point, assess and then try to make a decision then. Okay. All right. So I'll be out of here, and I will leave the screen to record the entire time, but I will get out later. Hello? Oh man, I've been talking this whole time. Alright, well, alright, basically, I'll say it again. So, I wanted to hold until 11 o'clock, but I got to make a run to Home Depot. And so I said, yo, let me reassess, because if I go to Home Depot and come back, then, you know, something would have happened and the stream would have just been continue recording. So I said, let me watch or see if I can hold off. Looking at this here, you know, on ES, this is the market open gap that became an inversion here, and that held up. This what looks like a bullish breaker to me on a 1 minute held up so far too. Had I stayed on the charts, you know, even though as much as I say I'm not going to be worried, this pullback is just dangerous, you know. And I did say we could pull back as far as here, you know. And so it's, hey, am I missing something on a 15-minute time frame where this order blocks does stay intact and bring price down? This is what I'm hoping does it, and it did retrace it. So, but everything is telling me that we should remain bullish, at least from what I can see right now. If we're right here at 11, I'll probably just close and call it a day. But I feel like we've done the work already. We have done the work here. Now, if we're about here at 11 o'clock, then I'll try to hold to 11:30 to see if we can just tap those equal highs. But, you know, price doesn't make anything easy for anybody. You got a little bit of divergence here, which caused this retracement. But I'm hoping that's just inducing more sellers to continue to go up, because who's been winning right now? It has been these sellers who's been selling this entire time. So why not take some buy-side liquidity? You know, I'm not saying we have to close the gap. We don't have to do that. But I like Asia's high. I do. So, you know. But the good thing is the trade is paid for. You know, and so what it looks like to me is that we're still bullish. It's just that it's ugly, and that it's also, a lot of consolidation, and I want to see consolidation continuation based off of the buys that I have from a smaller time frame. I mean, at this point, this has held, so we don't trade supply and demand where this is going to be exhaustion zone to come back down, which I do used to trade. Like, you tapped it twice, maybe the third time a bullish breaker, or what we call a supply zone. I want to say supply. Yeah, demand was the one on top. Supply zone, it might not hold up the third time, and so this might not even hold up the second time you come back to it. Well, this would have been the third actually, right? So you had 1, 2, and a third time may not hit. Okay, but I don't even want it to tap a third time. I want us to induce sellers to continue taking out all this buy side liquidity. These smooth highs right here, like, come on. These are stop losses that I want to see get jammed, Now, of course, this is my bias, right? But then on ES, you had stop losses that was already jammed, and that's, let's see. Oh, I thought it went there already. Okay. This is like a ballot price. So yeah, I want to see ES. It would have made more sense if ES came down here and came down, but I want to see this become an inversion as well. I want us to, on ES, to get up here, come down, support, right? Or hit the equal highs, come down and support. That's what I want to see. And then on NQ, Very, very similar. Very, very similar. I don't want us to get to these equal highs just to come way back down here. Okay. Stop there, maybe here at the most, and continue higher. So that's what I'm sort of kind of looking for. I might just have to rock this out till 11, man. I got places to be, places to go. This is on a 1 minute. What do we look at on 5 minute? It looks very, very choppy. It looks more like, I'll admit, 5 minute, it looks like sales because this looks like a big displacement, right? What I'm looking at is this sell side liquidity that we took on the daily here is what I'm really hoping for, that makes this turn around. Daily candle is like this too, so we don't even have, like I said, we won't even have to go all the way up. These equal highs and then whatever, on a 15 minute, it looks like it sells as well, so yeah, just sticking to the buy bias right now based off of that higher time frame liquidity that was tapped. There goes ES right up there. Yeah, so bullish order flow still intact. My phone. it is 10:51. This is definitely ugly. It's playing around to induce selling. I could be biased, right? Well, clearly I am, but it's like, man, it look like, to me, it looks like we're constantly inducing sellers for us to just shoot up. You know, I don't know what we're doing playing around here, you know, but that's the dangers of the 1 minute too. But all this consolidating, man. But what I was gonna say is that you know, something that annoys me outside of trading, by the way, when I forget to put out the trash all of a sudden, like, they pick up the trash the day up. Like, they pick up the trash mad early, and I'm trying to rush to take out my trash can to put outside. But when I do it the night before, all of a sudden it doesn't come early anymore, and you're waiting until whenever. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it could come as late as the afternoon. You know, there's been times where I was like, yo, did they just forget about our block? Only to come to find out that, you know, they're just running late. You know, it could just be delayed, you know, and I'm just like, man. But you just gotta be disciplined, man. You know, be in position. Ooh, maybe I'm tying this in something. Have my trash can in position so that it is ready to get picked up. Just gotta show up, man. Sometimes it's not gonna happen on your time. I guess it's just like trades, right? You know, as bullish as I want this to be, sometimes it's not gonna go on my time. You know, let's see, 5 minutes to 11. If we could take these highs, I would just close it. Is what I'll do at this point. You know, or if it shoots up, then I'll put my stop loss like right there, and then just at that point, you know, move my stop loss up here and call it a day and just secure some, you know, and then I'll probably close the stream so it's not constant recording when I go make this run. Let me see, is it gonna rain today? It rained last night apparently. Mostly sunny, so that's good. Let me go check out ICT's Telegram, see if he called something today. Yeah, he's inactive. I usually check out ICT's Telegram after I have taken a trade, because I don't want nobody influencing my trades but me. But it looks like he's not on there today. He's been having some health issues, and you know, say a prayer for him. close to those. That very gap that we talked about. Yeah. That one. People are taking these. Look at the wicks on these 15 minutes. Alright, this is that Raja Banks wick fills, you know? Look at the wick on this thing. Like, feel that wick, you know? They say wicks do the damage, the body tells the story, and the body of these candles do look bearish, man. You know, going based off of a bias to look on this 15 minute, you know, bias looks bullish. Bodies look bullish. On NQ, it might be a little bit different, you know. This is exactly why you just trade what you see, manage risk, which is the most important thing. Hoping I'm not messing up anything here. There's big green candles, market open gap, where you shorted and now you fill this in. So this is now should be a balanced price range, right? But balanced price range does not show or indicate direction, you know. It's just a range where now every buyer and seller has now had an opportunity to participate in the market. And now the market can go where it want to go. You know what I mean? The algo has generated liquidity now, I believe, on both sides. And I just think there's more liquidity to the upside because it's been selling for quite some time. You know, so now for options, I want it to that time decay. You know, that time decay is killing traders now, buying or selling. But for a higher time frame, like weekly, is that why is my computer? I don't like my computer. Sound like it needs some air. But it's not getting hot. Could be this OBS running. But yeah, man. So yeah, it is 11. Okay, and we are moving. Let's get personal. Ooh, look at that. Let me see. I'm debating closing right now. I want to get above here so I can move my stop. That's what I want to do, move my stop up here. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and close. Yeah. Alright. I'm calling it a day. We might push up higher or not, but it's 11 o'clock. I don't want to be on charts anymore. And so whatever happens, happens. All right.
Reps in, life is walking through the mud, I'm battle tested. Can't complain, I can't debate on who the best is. Overtime, don't really care about who next is. Man, I'm right now. Reps in, life is walking through the mud, I'm battle tested. Can't complain, I can't debate on who the best is. Overtime, don't really care about who next is. Man, I'm right now. Push it, push it, push it, push it.